So it's been now a month, just over a month. Like I started the fasting. I had, in that time afterwards, like a couple binges. But overall, I've stuck to this low carb thing. And like in this moment now, I'm desperately craving sugar. Like I want to keep, but it's more the habit. And I can acknowledge, so I haven't had any peace, like breaks, from really my parents. Like I don't do well being around them. I don't do around, like, in my lifetime, I've realized, like, I used to have social anxiety, and that's where the food addiction, and then also tied to other things, blah, blah, blah. Okay. And then, but when I'm alone, that's when I would binge eat. In the last year and a bit. In my lifetime before, the last 10 years, that's what I would do. And that was the cycle. But I've never been on this low carb thing. It's supposed to be insulin resistance to try to, fix some things up. So obviously, in being a month, you want to see results, your body change, this and that. I can feel like I'm, for a person, like I did 3 workouts, very light. I've been extremely tired. I haven't been able to do much. But it was not working out. Like I can acknowledge, okay, as much as I haven't lost weight, I can start to feel different in a shift, and I'm sure something is changing. I have an issue with looking at myself because I look heavier and I don't like it. I realize my psychological issues, but that's where the self-sabotage comes from. So now the overwhelming cravings of sugar, wanting to binge eat, wanting different things are here. Okay, well, I'm going to work through that because I've been sticking to this, and it's because I'm alone, and it's the pattern of that. So when I notice when they're around, or when people, I want to eat because I want to eat, but then I'm not satisfied with people around me when I'm eating because it like bothers me. Like it's like I'm not enjoying that process. Okay, well then I would, in this time, I want to cook, I want to bake, I want to, like, instead of just sitting, I'm tired and relaxing. That's the like the addiction part of the food, the addiction part of the sugar. So I had just, and then that would be like, then I eat to feel sick and whatever else. And as I've been working through this, even having less, like not, I was still eating like like more than like, or a lot or whatever, and it would make me, my stomach bloated and I feel bloated. Okay, well, and I'm trying to work through that as well. I don't have the in this higher fat, moderate protein, low carb. I can acknowledge I'm not, it's as hungry. It's the habit of being hungry though, and then you want something because it tastes good and those things. So I'm just documenting it right now because I'm working through it. I'm going to have like a tea with stevia. I like the almond milk that's like a latte with a vanilla, like as a treat, because I'm wanting something. And I've kind of had it's only 4:30 and I've had my calories for the day. I was just hungry. So I've, kind of navigating around that, but I acknowledge it's like, because they're not here, that's like my reward, or because of the anxiety I've been feeling. And then that's the punishment I put to myself because of the not being able to have a voice, not being able to be myself, not having my own personal space. Okay, but in the last year I had my personal space and I was binge eating. Okay, but at the same time I was working through why I had all these issues in the past before, which was the PTSD. Now this is the current situation, being around the triggers and working through that. It's a little different.